See it. How can you tell when it's working or not?
I wonder how long we can go with the video recording. Probably not through security. We're coming, Zach. We're coming for you.
How are you guys?
Oh, we're right over here. Do you want me to get in that? Am I supposed to get in that?
No, you're okay.
Keep the top button until dinner time, then let the lions hang out. We finally found a mighty ginger. On time. Let's go.
So far this morning, the most uncomfortable moment I've witnessed has been our cameraman getting stopped and frisked by security. The number of questions, personal questions they asked, and how much groping occurred.
You may be wondering, why are Matt and Zach at Logan?
We'll tell you right after the commercial break.
Not your typical Tuesday, but perhaps becoming more typical for Matt and I, which is pretty exciting. We are on the way down to D.C. Matt organized a group brain share with some of the best agents across the country. Matt will dive into a little bit more, but
We found over the last year especially that we've learned and grown the most by collaborating and learning from others. 8 or 9 of the fastest growing, impressive, organic growing insurance agencies in the country are all flying into DC, and we're going to get together and talk shop about everything from finance to operations to marketing to logistics to everything.
I think one of the key things about this vlog is we're not going to be able to get a lot of the content. We want to respect their privacy, so we're going to try to film as much as possible and get as much that's on camera, but just know if we could show it all, we would.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Anybody to be upset with coffee on them?
When you
or
do DC, do you do it that way? Do it periods? D period, C period.
I would do periods.
Fine.
At one point,
We could always do
really wide.
Alright, sweet. Thanks, guys.
Is he going to film that too? I was just going to say that you might as well go in here so we can film that too.
It's not that type of vlog. You had to choose between Cheeze-Its and Goldfish. What would you go with?
I'd go cheese. I'd
Yeah.
go Cheeze-Its.
Me
Yeah.
too. Would you do coffee, vanilla, or chocolate?
Go mint chocolate chip.
It's on the list.
I'd probably go vanilla.
Yeah. It's gotta be good vanilla though.
Well, yeah. You got one condiment to use on all the meat products.
Sriracha,
You get a hot dog, do you go mayo? No, not mayo. Do you go mustard or ketchup?
mustard, and relish.
Oh boy, what cereal would you have?
I'll go multi-grain Cheerios.
God, what a stupid answer.
Ooh, we're landing. Hello, DC.
Is DC ready for Bubble On?
No, they're not ready. I have no idea what's about to hit them.
This is awesome.
Yep. She asked, if you have to ask, are you someone famous? The answer is always, hell yeah, we're famous.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Really cool.
Good job, Joe. Can't wait till we're locked out of here. Oh, damn it. I just asked for one bed.
Go, 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 go.
No, I was gonna box you out.
No, I know. That's why I went. Damn it.
This is pretty awesome.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Tom Matt Naimoli. Nice to meet you.
Tom,
Yeah, yeah.
Zach. Zach, nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Matt Naimoli. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
All right, guys.
so first of all, everyone, thanks for coming. I hope we turn this into a cool event. If you guys want to, we can go around in a circle, do a quick introduction, who you are, background.
How's business awesome. Yeah, really fun.
Massachusetts is like a crazy state.
That's why we like to be there. Yeah,
It's great. So we're
perfect.
in the crazy state.
Yeah. No, I mean it is, but I think Massachusetts has a way with their sports teams, all the way down to politics or whatever, of like staying true to the same roots. That's why I like change is just fun to implement, you know, fun to track and fun to do because the market responds quickly when they see what they want. So we focus really on a core niche and it's working. You know, we got a long way to go.
I almost feel like every month we progress, we become more narrow and not more broad.
Yeah.
And I like it that way. If we're gonna ensure 5% of the transactions in mass this year, it's still 95% that we're not. Like there's just granted we'll never get to 100, but I'd love to try to get to 20.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and start up. Steven, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, Steven Ender, Creative Insurance Solutions, small office here in DC.
Matt Richter. I'm Live Oak Bank from Michigan originally, and always been a kind of a career banker.
Clayton Rhoads, the Rhoads Group. We are personal lines focused. Probably 90% of our business is personal lines.
Zack Gould with GN. I'm the G, that's the N. And,
Real creative guys, real creative.
Matt and I were both at Liberty Mutual for a couple years, like 3 years out of school. So we left in 2010. I'm really glad you guys are here for almost our 8th birthday. Last about 3 years, we're pretty much all real estate, and whether that's personal or commercial, but really heavy on the personal. We've got some good accolades this last year and really focused on the culture, process, etc. with a business consultant. We don't have, and what we're really excited about for this group is getting some outside knowledge on how people are doing in other states. We're only as good as what we know.
Tom Skelly with Miller Insurance Agency. My colleague Scott and I are from the agency, and we focus on families and small businesses.
Scott Simons, Miller's Insurance Agency. Had the opportunity to kick around there for a couple of years now.
I'm Jessica Witt. I am at Prosper Insurance Group, and I do all the business development and marketing there. But I think it's very exciting that you guys are all here together. So I'm excited to hear what everyone has to say.
I'm Drew Monroe. Prosper is about, I think about 8 years old also. Hopefully we've got a lot to add from the group, but we're also really excited to learn what everyone's doing. I think we both have, our agency has a lot of weaknesses too, so we want to learn from everyone. So
Matt Naimoli and the N, GN, we, as Zach said, opened in 2010. And what we're really excited and proud and humbled to be here is because the first 5 years we didn't really, I don't want to say it's ego, but we just didn't see a lot of people in our industry, especially in New England, as those we could learn from, because it was a lot of 4th, 5th generation, especially in Massachusetts. We kind of stuck to our own. We kind of like said, we know enough, we do it best, we're just going to avoid, you know. And this is the last couple of years we kind of woke up and said, what the hell are we talking about? Like, we have so much to learn. I'll also address the digital elephant in the room, and because I think some of you have asked questions about. So about a year ago, decided that there was a lot of room for video and social improvement in our agency. And one of the bigger projects that we initiated the last 6 months was a 52-week episode vlog, which basically just to highlight kind of our journey. This was really to try to capture the why, like what we're doing here and why, and how.
My name is Ron. I work with Drew and Jessica. I think we've just created something really great, and we're picking up a lot of traction. My favorite part of the job now is just finding talented people and developing them.
For us, in our state, there wasn't a lot of networking, period. Then we just started building a brand within the real estate industry. So, you know, if you're a realtor, loan officer, or attorney, you know who we are, we know who you are.
That's kind of how Matt and I feel like we're on the networking side for real estate, is we have to almost remind them, like, yeah, we do insurance. Like, right. But we just treat it as like we are part of your existence. We're part of your team, and yeah, we also do insurance.
I'm really interested in like some of your marketing and stuff, you know. So
what are you doing currently to get them to be part of your process? Like,
you know, it's multifaceted. We teach continuing education. We definitely don't do anything social in any sort of way.
What we found challenging was that there were so many loan officers and realtors and attorneys, and you couldn't create one-for-one relationships. The social media piece is less about driving in leads. For us, it's much more about brand strengthening and recognition, and then celebrate a lot of the wins and successes of the real estate agents that are out in the field doing the best, the top level agents. And I think that what that's done over time has really strengthened our positioning as the go-to insurance solution. And it doesn't take a ton of time too. Like
November of last year was the first time we ever did it. And our 3-year goal is to be the kings of social media in insurance. But so, yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk, his theory is a jab, 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 right hook. And all that means is give, 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 ask. So we can accomplish scale with jabbing. The key to branding is you have to be all in on sales or all in on marketing. So we're kind of all in on marketing on that aspect. And because we are all in on marketing, we can do the initiatives that Matt's talking about. And so that's how you get people, in our opinion, to follow, is because we're building a brand and a movement. We're not building lower rates on auto insurance.
So I think for us, like the tool itself of the social media piece is so exciting because it's changing every day. No one in our industry is really leveraging it to where it should be. So I think that's one piece that we just share has really worked for us.
Really so cool. We put a lot of effort into the way we sort of analyze whether someone's going to be a natural salesperson, and I think that's made a really, really big difference.
Everyone's got different skills, and we just try to really hone in on people's strengths and weaknesses and divide.
Is one of the things that you're looking to do, like 3-year picture, is just stop selling 100 policies a month, or do you see yourself trying to figure out how to get to 200 policies a month?
No, I mean, I would say I probably was at one point more, and I've slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. It's one of those kind of things where if it's really like a unique ability and it's a love, well, you can always hire somebody who can focus on the company. It's something Matt and I toyed with a lot, and we wonder, like, hiring people to our weaknesses is kind of the...
We failed twice at replacing ourselves. And our closing ratio was like 90% on anything we touched, just like you, I'm sure. And we're crossing on everything, obviously clearly vested in the sale. And we knew that if we brought someone else in-house, one, we're going to be dealing with the referral partner gripes, and two, they're going to close at 60% at best, maybe. Long-term, scalability-wise, if you're the person that can drive in that many leads, you could do 4 times the many leads, and who cares what the closing ratio is. That's just from our experience.
What's so fun about these kind of groups is like the thing that gets in my mind before I come in this is like comparison is the thief of joy. You learn a lot, but you don't necessarily have to do anything different, like through your unique ability.
Clayton, you've got a completely different model than a totally different model. Maybe speak to that a little bit, kind of enlighten people what you do.
It was truly developing realtor relationships. That was a key. You have a real heavy inside sales force. You guys are the brand. You guys are developing referral partner relationships. Our top 4 producers, which is about 80% of our private new business revenue, they're out doing that too. And then they're done with it. So,
and then you offshore to the service centers.
Yeah, then we're heavy in service centers.
If you truly are a marketing rep, I want to hear about marketing strategies that you are doing to help me grow. And anybody who wants to...
Like this is a perfect example.
Yeah,
this is what marketing reps should be doing. Hey, what kind of cool, creative things are you doing
together? We really like to leave meetings energized. And that's an energy killer. If you really think about like the things you are going over, the profit sharing aspects of it, like it's just such a revenue, it's a drainer.
What's your CRM right now?
So we use QQ, which is basically just the data management system. It's probably the most user-friendly version of all of them out there, TAMS and Apply and all those.
Yeah, like what Matt and I are so focused on so often is figure out a solution that's not in the insurance agency world, but that's just in the marketing world. For whatever reason, I don't know why, we really never focused on that with the CRM.
Which is crazy because we're like a sales organization.
We went from TAM to QQ and we were like,
thank God.
Done. Like we've revolutionized the insurance industry.
And it's good for service.
Like that's one of the things that we work on like so often. It's like, what prevents me from wanting to go into work tomorrow? All right, let me get rid of that.
I think you're 100% right. It might be worthwhile to start making some phone calls.
I just think the amount of pain.
Time for the banker.
Hey guys, real quick.
Break even.
Looks like we're gonna get a little bit more time, maybe. Is that? Okay, we're
Nice.
working on it.
Great.
Okay, so let's just take a quick break. Hopefully we'll have some more time. We'll dive right back in. All right?
Cool.
Nice.
Hey, so we are thrilled that we had this opportunity. We want to say a big thank you, first off, to Del FRISCO'S. Del FRISCO'S had this killer awesome space for us, this private room. A big thanks to Rohan and Drew and Jessica from Prosper Mortgage down in Virginia Beach, who really kind of pulled this together for us, took our idea and really implemented it. We learned so much today, and we are thrilled, super excited to take what we learned and bring it back to Massachusetts and make our business that much better.
You know it's a really great meeting when half hour into the meeting with 8 different agency owners, we've already planned 3 more brain shares in the next year. Also, we really want to say to Chris Paradiso, we wish you the best. Sorry you couldn't make it, but we really missed you here and we can't wait to see you at the next one.
You know, if you're not doing these kind of events where you're not just giving and giving and giving, getting together with the best of the best in your industry, you're losing out.
8 agencies together, solving one problem with each agency, looking at each personal strength, it's just incredible. And we got 5 more hours of this, unfortunately we can't film.
Yeah, I know. Sorry you can't come with us, but we'll have a lot more fun.
No, where do we do that? Yeah! This is awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Bobble on!